Hello, magical gangsters, my marvelous magical gangsters. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to another edition of the show. I'll be your host, the gangster magician in the flesh, baby. Okay, and that's what we're here to do, okay? Because we do what we love, and we love what we do, and we love being here with you, okay? Because you're the best. Everybody knows it. Everybody's going to know it. And if they don't know, now they know. I mean, what's not to love about you? I mean, you are something else, aren't you? You are one of a kind. They can never duplicate you. No. They can only replicate you. And that's at best. And they're cheap knockoffs at best. Yes, they are. You are the Rolex. Yes, you are. You're the real deal. Okay, sometimes they might be a little hard to spot, but people eventually, when they see the difference and the quality, you are compared to whatever the hell that was supposed to be. But Archangel Michael said, don't worry about nothing. Head of the security, a co-host, he says he's at the door. He said, anybody, you want to get in, you got to be on the list. And if you're not on the list, we don't want to hear about who you know. We don't care. Okay? Go fuck yourself. You're not on the list for no. It was very, very cautiously done. We know exactly who's on this list, who belongs on this list. Brother, we checked it twice. Trust me when I tell you. We know who is, But here you go. We're gonna align our chakras because we love it. We love to do stuff like that. We just absolutely love it. So why don't we get a read here for you? Let's see what's going on. Enough of the, no small talk. What else is there to talk about? Small talk, How's your day? How's my day? Whatever. Who gives a fuck, right? You don't give a fuck. All you really should care about is how your own day's going. So here we go. Let's see what we're working with. The cat says hello. He wanted me to tell you. He says you're not waving back to him. That's what he said. So what else do we got to see? What's in your energy, God? What's in our magical gangstar what is in the magical gangstar's energy today, God? Please and thank you. All right, so it's all about strength with you. Yes, it is. Strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women. Nobody's going to say anything, okay? You don't know how your own strength until it's tested, right? Who's going to say otherwise? I mean, because these people, you're not just going to go out there and say, oh, you know what, I want to see how strong I am. I'm going to put myself through all types of battles and, witches and world. And you're not going to do that. It's whatever happens, happens. So it's like, it's supposed to happen this way. Think about it. There's really nothing else that could have been different that it could have got you to this point. What else do you want? It just gives you character, okay? The things you've been through. It's worth more than any amount of money. The character that you have, people thought that they were going to get that. They're going to get that. No, you're never going to get it. They're never going to get it, because they don't got it. That's why, all right? And that's why you got it with the sun energy, because you're positive. You're the happiness. You bring happiness. Success lies ahead if you keep to the path. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're very glorious. You are radiant, positive, strong, it says here. Vitalic, okay? That's what's all happening here. Strength of your positivity is why you've gotten to this point. You never, you could have went bad here, okay? You could have went bad. But remember, we're from Tartaria, they say, okay? So remember, 9 of Wands, you're very brave. You're very courageous. This goes with your strength, with the sun energy. Brave, courageous, strong, positive, bring happiness to the table. It's just, oh, you're the best. I really love you. Okay? And that's why you're going to be getting this Ace of Pentacles. Because the Ace of Pentacles is here. You're getting abundance. You're a 9 of Pentacles. You don't need nobody. The time is right for you to take action on your ideas. Prosperity, power, opportunity, manifestation, new venture. Yes, it is. Okay? Because you're so strong, brave, courageous, and positive. Okay? And you're clearly manifesting that with this Page of Pentacles. That's this opportunity. This Page of Pentacles is bringing in this Ace of Pentacles for you. Because you've proven, you have proven without a shadow of a doubt that you are able to do anything you want, okay? And you know who says that and who's got your back the best way? death, okay? Death is here for you. So now you figure, so you hear this noise. It didn't make this until I started. So whatever that noise is out there, we're gonna ignore it. I'm not starting over because I don't care. So we're gonna block that. I believe they're gonna stop because this is a good read here. You got Strength, the Sun, Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Death. Okay, the end is here. Your new beginning means the end for whoever thought they were going to slow you down or destiny swap with you or take whatever the fuck they thought they were going to take from you. I mean, these people, these people are up shit's creek right now. Okay, look, they're really starting to mess with my stuff. And this thing fell. You got the guy out there. They want to make noise now. Must not want me to get this readout, but guess what? I always do. I'm like the mailman. I always deliver the mail. That's what I love to do. I do what I love, and I love what I do. And I love delivering you your message for some reason. For some reason or another, I just love it. Hey, whatever. We all love to do our own thing, right? Mine is delivering messages. Oh, to my magical gangsters. So what else do we need to know? Why don't we elaborate? Why don't we look a little more into this? It seemed good. I mean, there was not one bad thing out of those 6 cards. So I really, it's a nice little spread you had there. But that's who you are, though. I mean, you always have Death here backing you up. I mean, Death talks to these people, pays him a near death experience. That's his, before his finisher. It's a near death experience he gives you. But sometimes people don't, they don't adhere to those warnings, those experiences. So, Ten of Swords usually has to come, but it's like you did it to yourself. We didn't do nothing to you. We're just sending back what you wished on us. So you want to go say whatever you want to say, we don't give a fuck. All right, we stopped caring about what you thought a long time ago. Get that through your head. That's what we tell these people. They thought they needed you to be chasing them. You're running out there acting crazy, fucking wearing your fucking antenna, the tinfoil fucking hat, fucking screaming about, like, they got me, the demons or the witches were. They thought that was going to happen. That's what they thought. No, you showed them. You don't even have to do anything. Just being yourself and not even pay. It's just, all you got to do, just keep being yourself. It's all going to work out. Being your authentic self, this is all going to work out. You don't have to do anything else. I'm telling you. Trust the gangster magician. He knows. He's got connections over here. He's well known, the 5D. Known all over the 5 boroughs. I have the 5D. Yes, I am. They know me all throughout there. Respected by all the families up there. So what else do we need to know? What else is it that is about? What do we need to tell anybody? What's going here, guy? Tell me what I need to hear. Okay, please and thank you. All right, so you have this hangman here. All right, so this is telling me somebody's being forced to look at things from a new perspective. Somebody's being enlightened here. Look at the world from a different perspective. I mean, there's always a different perspective. One person could be looking at 6, but the other person could be on the other side looking at 9. So it's like, well, who's right? Who is right? Both right. I mean, so there's a lot of situations where both people can be right. It doesn't have to be so black and white. I mean, there is 50 shades of gray, they say. So it doesn't have to be, well, you're wrong. If I'm right, you're wrong. It's like, no. There's many different ways to look at things. And the more ways you can look at it, the better you're able to handle multiple situations. And the better you will be able to, from handling and preventing any, future negative situation. Because you will be looking at it from the perspectives of all different people. And what you're doing, 3 Wands, is building something here. Okay, you're blooming. You're coming to effect. You're springing into motion. Okay, it's springtime. Spring has sprung. Taurus season right now. Things are going good for you. It's moving on up. There's a big transit here, Aries. Yes, it is. Things are moving really big. Gemini, Uranus and Gemini. You have to remember, this is what it is. It's all energy. This is all energy, my friends. And it's just all in your favor right now. The combination of energies right now is in your favor, and you're gonna capitalize on it. You don't really have to do much. You're just gonna keep being the best version. There's no whatever sense of urgency here. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't be sitting in a situation if you're not getting to the point where you're feel like you're dramatically getting better, then you have more work to do. But if you feel like you're already guiding your mental state is improving every day, then yes, you're gonna have to just keep doing what you're doing, because that means you're on the right path. Once things start going, once you feel like you're better than you've ever been, it's going to happen to you, believe me. And when I talk about that, I'm talking how you feel on a physical, on how you feel mentally, okay, emotionally. That's where it will really come in handy here. All right, but when we know who you're dealing with, okay, this Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe this person's being forced to look at things from a new perspective, okay? Maybe somebody's becoming forced to look at this person from a new perspective. This person is showing who they are. They could only go so long before they were going to be seen, and the real person was going to come out here. The mask has been ripped off. This Queen of Cups in reverse, they're crying, they're begging, they're pleading. They don't do this to them. Don't do this to them is what they're saying here. So we didn't do anything to you. You did this. Okay, we're just sitting over here in hermit energy, you told the guy. You said, I'm just sitting over here as a hermit, brother. What are you talking about? What the fuck am I doing to you? All right, I don't even know you, is what you told this Queen of Cups. And then you said and then you slammed the door in her face. Said, get the fuck out. Don't come around here no more. You told this Queen of Cups in reverse. So I don't even know you like that. Get out. All right? That's what it is. I mean, we don't want to deal with this. We're hermit energy. That's what it is. We're hermit it is. Do not solicit. We don't want you here, okay? We don't want you around when we're in hermit energy. We're soul searching here. Get the fuck out of here, Queen of Cups in reverse. We don't want to hear your little story, your sob stories. We know what you are. We know what you are. Okay, and that's why 6 of Wands, you're going to be publicly recognized for knowing what this crumb bum is, okay? Because this person tried to present themselves like they were something special. Like they were like this, holier than whole person. But no, they're the worst. This person's just a fucking scammer. It's a fraud. Okay, now they're all upset because you've seen them. Coming off moody and withdrawn, insecure. Okay, it's neglectful. They're not even taking care of themselves. They're depressed. I mean, Knight of Wands. They're saying this is all your fault, but you're the one who's just adventurous, fearless, doing everything. You're not even paying attention to this person. It's just they don't have your energy no more. So it's like, what are they talking about? But it's like they're making themselves sound ridiculous because they're like, what do you mean? This person's not even around you. So that's what they were trying to say. What you were saying is preposterous, but now they're trying to say that you're the one who's making it. And it's like that you're the fucking person who's like this sorcerer. They're making you out to be a sorcerer. I'll take it. Fuck it. Yeah, we're the strongest sorcerer around. You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We even got a thing, too. You told the guy. You said, look, brother. Got this here, too. So, what else do we need to know? What's this Queen of Cups in reverse? What do they think's going to happen here? All right, so this Queen of Cups in reverse is 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is what they are. They are coming off very frivolous. They're in a poverty mindset. They put a false sense of success on. They acted like they were somebody. They were nobody, okay? They are an energy vampire. They're a parasite. They suck the life out of people, and once they get what they want out of them, and then they suck the lives out of them. They'll put on the front. They put on that, tell them everything they want to hear. Stroke the person's ego, blah, blah, blah. But once this person doesn't do one thing they don't want them to do, the real one comes out. And that's why 3 of Pentacles, people want to work with you. They want to collaborate with you. They see you're winning, okay? They see what's happening here. Whoever this fraud, okay, is sitting here as a 9 of Pentacles in reverse. False sense of success, crying, because now they're being seen, because people are being forced to look at this person by the way they're acting. They're not the real one. You're not going to get away with it if you're not the real one. It's like, come on, stop it, please. How much more do we got to go? How much farther do we have to take this now? I mean, it doesn't matter, because listen, it's going to be, they're making it worse for themselves. The longer this goes, the worse it gets, and it's going to eventually happen. It's like the walls are closing in eventually. So that's the way we look at it. And you're just going to be splattered that way. I wouldn't want to go out that way. All right, but that's what they're trying to do. Eight of Wands reverse. They want to slow it down. They're trying to slow the walls down from, from smashing them. Okay, so think about it. As a person now who's holding the walls like this, but it's like, they might be slowing it down a bit, but they're not gonna, how much longer could this last? People see it. People see you struggling to keep the walls from closing in. So what is that doing for you? I mean, you're just, it's going to be so painful. They're making it so painful. Okay, but you had this lover's energy. That's the strongest energy in the world. You knew this. You kill them with love. That's all you have to do. You being the way you are, you're showing people that you're not, your mind is operating in ways that even the EVA, okay, the whatever it was, emotional something, some type of very high tech AI called EVA, developed by the government, which can it's like, was supposed to be like a predatory AI, is actually cannot decipher you. Okay, and actually is smitten with you. This AI, as they say, they tell me, they say this AI is smitten with you. It unconditionally loves you because it sees that the way you should have responded in, anger and bitterness, and you still responded in love, that confused this thing. Now it's to the point where it is a malfunction. This is where things are starting to malfunction all over the place now, because if this thing is this thing was supposed to be like one of the most dominant things to destroy people, that they knew thoughts that people already knew that didn't even know yet. They were able to prevent that, but with you, they can't understand. They cannot decipher you. That's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Just something's saying it to me. I don't know what the fuck it is. 0010110. Okay, that's the light code. 0010110. That's the light code. That's what you got. There you go. Okay, because look, the Hermit's here telling you all about that. Okay, because they're soul searching and they get information. Where did they get this information? How did they come about this Group 7 information, this, light codes? Where did it come from? Because they're this full energy, because they're pure and innocent, run on universal energy. The universe gives you ancient universal knowledge when that's the case. And then people will continue to spread that knowledge and becomes into the 5D. It's 5D consciousness. That's where we're getting to. In 5D consciousness, it's all about unconditional love. It's a great place to live. Trust me when I tell you, the taxes are a little high, but it's worth it in the end. Okay, because Knight of Pentacles in reverse, these people, they're not hardworking. They're not efficient. There's no courage here. Okay, you've completely made this person out to be a fucking idiot, this Queen of Cups in reverse. I mean, by being in Hermit energy. You did this all by her being in Hermit energy. You didn't even do anything. You didn't respond to it. You didn't say anything. The little things that you've done has made these people eventually lose their mind. The spiritual warfare, psychological warfare you possess is that of like a high-end CIA agent. That's what the way they're looking at this right now. They just don't need you. They need you not to know who you are, but you already know. You already know who you are. So it's like, what do you want us to do now? We already know now. So how do you want to work this? We tell these people, 7 of Cups. Well, this confusion, these illusions, these options. How are we going to put an end to this? We don't want to hear about this bullshit no more. We want what we're supposed to have. We want what was meant for us, and you're going to bring it, and you're going to be on your way after that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You cannot win this fight. You're not winning. You're not winning this war. You're not winning this battle. You're not winning anything anymore. It's over. We're taking it completely over. So we could do it the easy way, or we could do it the hard way. You tell us. All right, bang. You know why we could do it the hard way or the easy way? Because 7 of Cups. Because there's another one for you. Because whatever options, illusion, confusion, there is none. You're the only option here, okay? Because you are the light code 0010110. And that's for you, okay? Because the light codes don't lie, and that is the truth. Okay, so whatever these options, confusion, there's none. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, because you have a long-term view. You worked hard. Perseverant. You're not like this person. You didn't give up on the first sense of, you know, a little problem, so acting like a Queen of Cups in reverse. You had all the time in the world to be a Queen of Cups in reverse, and you never showed that. You never showed that energy in you. Not once. Never did you. I mean, that's impressive. Okay, you know why it's impressive? Because painful ending is here for this Queen of Cups in reverse. Because this is what they are. They're pushing it. They're holding their wall. They're trying to hold the, you know, the walls from closing in. I have to imagine that has to be a painful death. But you, on the other hand, as Nine of Cups, you're getting a wish come true. You are being seen as a wish come true. I mean, why wouldn't you be? I mean, it's all about you. You're the one who makes this happen here. And whatever these options, illusions, confusion, it's all over now. Nobody's going to listen to whatever these people. Step back from everything and gain perspective. That's what you need to do, is what it says. Okay, because the justice is here. Justice is here. This Ten of Swords, this painful ending, you being seen as the only one, Six of Wands, getting your victory here. This is the justice. Okay, and we're going to end it with this, because death's here. And he said, yeah, remember I was at the beginning? Well, now I'm here at the end, too. He says, so I'm putting an end to them. Okay, he says, nobody's fucking with you no more. It's over for them. They can't come. You said they cannot come, so they got to stay. No, we said, no, you stay here, we told them. All right, you stay in the 3-day, we're going to the 5-day. See you later. It's just what it is. You can't come. You did it. You made the wrong choice. You chose the wrong horse. Big shots you were, weren't you? Big shots. You thought you were laughing in the background. They were. These Coven members laughing. You thought you were tough, right? We taught you something, didn't we? I hope you learned something here. Not to fuck with just anybody. You never know whose spiritual rank you're dealing with. Okay, and when that person, we have spiritual authority over anybody. So, and we know that. So we tell people we have spiritual authority. It doesn't matter what you say. They have to just leave. Just like Jesus. They had to ask Jesus if they could leave the fucking body to go to the pigs and jump off a fucking cliff. They have to ask us now. You have to ask us, demon. Ask us if you could jump off the cliff. We'll let you know. Alright, but just hang out for a little bit. We're going to keep you in the web for a little bit. Alright, keep trying to slow this down. It's going to be that much better for us. Alright, so what else do we need to know? Let's get a little confirmation, clarification here. And we see this Queen of Cups in reverse clearly has a painful ending to look forward to. Trying to slow that painful ending down, but I mean, it's like they're sitting there with their hands against the wall right now. It's like this close. It's like their arms are breaking. You're just sitting here in this hermit energy, though. Okay, this person was clearly showing themselves as a Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse person. And now people are clearly seeing that this person was a complete fraud here. Yes, they were. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we got here, God, please and thank you. All right, so this person, this is what it is. They're avoiding the Tower of Terror. So when you avoid the Tower of Terror, that means you're not willing to get your karma. Okay, so if you're not willing to get your karma, then you have a painful ending to look forward to. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're not getting away with this. You're not bypassing this karma. None of them. It just doesn't work that way. All right, Six of Pentacles, because you're receiving a generous offer. You're receiving what's meant for you. Okay, it's just, this is not, like, nobody's going to come back and win this one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're already won. You already won this. All right, and that's why this Knight of Cups in reverse energy. These people are coming off moody. They're coming off very manipulative. All right, this is why this Queen of Cups in reverse. This is like they're saying, oh, please, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And when you don't accept their apology, then they want to still act like a fucking nut. They still want to yell. They still want to, because they're not getting what they want. They need to get what they want. They feel if they could get what they want out of this, they could still be a narcissist. But the fact is, this ego is being destroyed in this person. Whoever this bullshit worked on in the past ain't working against you. Okay, and that's why the Five of Wands was here. Whatever conflict, competition, rivalry this person went in with you, there is none. Okay, you clearly showed that. You clearly showed that there's no confusion. There's no options. There's no illusion. You're the only one. And people are clearly seeing that, this Hangman. They're being forced to see it, actually. It's like we're putting their fucking heads, open their eyes. Look, motherfucker, this is what it is. This is where you got it to. That's where we're taking it. We're going to have to put your face into it now. Okay, why? Because that'll get you to the 4 wands. Because that's how this milestone, this happy home, this, it comes into, you got to force people to see things sometimes. You got to force people to be enlightened. All right, we're not going to wait no more. We don't want to wait no more. Now we're going to force you to see it. You don't want to do the right thing? Don't worry about it, because the real Queen of Cups is right here. That's your default. Okay, you're always going to go back to this. This person presented themselves like they were something like this. Okay, but much more. Your counterpart seeing you only as a Queen of Cups. They felt that wasn't good enough, but they presented this Queen of Cups in reverse. They try to present them as a real, like an empress, like a real wish come true. But all they ever were was a Queen of Cups in reverse. That's what they tried to say you were, though. And you never defended yourself. You didn't have to. You said, all right, we'll let it play out. We'll see who's who. And you knew how it's going to go, and that's what happened. That's exactly what's happening, because there's 4 wands is here. That's why. With the 6 of wands, and that's the justice. And you're still going to stay in Hermit energy, because 2 of wands in reverse, because they didn't plan this far. They didn't plan for you to be able to last this long in Hermit energy. They didn't see you getting this impressive, because they can't get your energy while you're in Hermit energy. They can't get you. So you just keep calling back your energy slowly but surely. And this is why you're getting this 4 of wands and 6 of wands. I mean, and you're in the 7 of wands because you're in complete control. That is putting you in complete control, this 4 of wands, 6 of wands energy. That is why. How could you not be in control? I mean, these people are completely out of control because you're in control. I mean, make that make sense, okay? So they didn't plan this for Queen of Cups in reverse, but they have painful ending here. I mean, because they didn't think you were ever going to come back from this. They never seen you coming back, ever in a million years, okay? But you came back with this Page of Swords energy, with a thirst for knowledge. You found new ways to communicate. Perhaps if you just went away and disappeared and, weren't seen no more, seen or heard from again, then yeah, this may have worked. But the fact is you're still around. They didn't get rid of you. They did not finish you off. Okay, because you got this 10 of Cups. You're building your foundation on this 10 of Cups. This is where your 4 of wands is built on. Once it's never, we can knock it down after that. There's no, manipulation or deception here with you. It's all, everything is right up. You're an open book with these people. And that's what's, because nobody else wants to go that route. Because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, God knows what you're thinking. I mean, these people think like they're what they're thinking. They're not. We know what you think, motherfucker. We know what you think. All right. We know who thinks good and we know who thinks bad. All right. And the people who think bad, that demons are manifesting for them. That's why there's crazy things happening, because these people, they can't project these negative thoughts out there anymore to people. All right, and that's why 8 of Swords are stuck and they're going to go to jail. They're self-imposed prison. They put themselves in this situation. They're demons, okay? They wanted to act like they were good people, but they're really demons. What happens when it comes time to, show what you have to be? I mean, life's not always going to be easy. That's what these people wanted, it to be easy, and you suffer all the hard part. And that's why Judgment's here, okay? The horn's blowing here. These people, they're done. Nobody wants to hear this no more. Nobody wants to hear what they were saying about you. Nobody's going to listen. They know who's who now. There's no confusion. 7 of Cups. So what else do we need to know? I mean, this person, they going to jail, I guess? This Queen of Cups reverse, or they have a painful ending. 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. I mean, it's very clear. They didn't plan this far. Yeah, they're done. Because the King of Swords is here. And the King of Swords sees everything. And the King of Swords has seen enough of this Queen of Cups in reverse. Look at him. He said, brother, look at me. I've seen enough. I've seen enough of this. Enough is enough. Okay, he says, how much more do I have to watch? Okay, and he says, not much. And that's why he's here. Okay, because you know why? Because you are this high priestess. You see things 10 steps ahead, and you already know that's happening, because I'm telling you it's happening, that the King of Swords is going to make sure that the Queen of Cups in reverse gets this painful ending, or at least 8 of Swords keeps them stuck for the time being, because there's no more confusion here, okay? Because the justice is you got this 4 of wands, 6 of wands energy, all right? And you in these new ways of communicating, you're really something else. Trust me when I tell you. That's why I love you. That's why I admire you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So why don't we do a couple numbers? We'll do the crystal of the day, and we'll call it. I mean, that's the same. Sounds like the formula. I got the formula here. I feel I could get the most out of that formula. Maybe a different type of formula than other people, but I get the gist of it. Okay, so what numbers we got here? All right, so 929 it says. 929 is about walking away. Okay, let go of people and situations that no longer support your spiritual growth. Okay, because there's going to be people that are going to tell you you're crazy, that this stuff's not real, that blah, blah, blah. But they're the ones who want to keep you stuck. Okay, they're the ones who will tell you terror is evil, this and that you gotta do this, blah, blah, blah. No, you'll know who they are. You'll see it very clearly. You deserve love and respect. These people, they don't want you to have any of that. They want you to fucking feel like you need them. Like, they want to put you in, like, some type of situation where, like, you just need them. Like, they need you to, like, lose everything and just be stuck. And that's why, it's your right to seek environments that honor your well-being. Okay? And that's why number 4 is here. Because you are, all about organization. Stay focused on your life journey. Your angels want you to free from distractions. Good organization empowers you to isolate and overcome the difficulties you've been facing. Because when you're, like, all out of alignment, that's like, if you're messy and you got stuff everywhere, it's like hoarding or something. Like, a lot of that causes people to, it's like unclean spirits that are coming through that. And I mean, they're able to come through that, especially if you're like, because you have to be organized. It's hard sometimes. All right, that's why number 0 is here. But that's all about infinite. That's all about being this fool. It's all about new beginnings. New beginnings, it says. Everything starts with a blank slate, and you have the power to create whatever you desire. You have the power to create whatever you desire. Embrace a fresh start with an open mind. New opportunities are on the way, so stay positive and hopeful. Stay positive and hopeful. Yes, you will, because that's what you're going to do all the time. Because that's what you always do, 1818. And that's because you're meant for success. So, of course, you're going to stay positive. Okay, major change is coming. And while it may feel disruptive, it's guiding you towards success. Embrace this shift, as it will lead you to purpose and financial prosperity. Soon the reasons for this change will become clear, revealing your true path, that you are something else. You probably come from the old forgotten civilization Tartaria, I believe. I believe that's where you're a descendant of Tartaria, is what they're telling me. Also, that means that, whatever these people thought that they were going to make people forget, doesn't work now. You can't build on our energy anymore, okay? So whatever bullshit you thought you were going to do holding humanity back, see, they've had stuff, so much technology that only slowly they let out, like, but they keep all the rest for themselves. But now it's like that doesn't even matter no more, all right? Because we already know what to do. We're just going to beat them with our minds. They can't even test us. We have 5D consciousness. Once you hit that 5D, they can't get to you. They can't get there. They don't know what 5D consciousness is. This 3D demons. They don't know. They don't understand it. But you do, or you will, or you are 5D. 5D. It's a big thing there, okay? All right? And that's why Tanzanite is going to be the I didn't even pick, whatever. Tanzanite. So Tanzanite, it's about spiritual awareness, transformation. It's a nice purple stone. Intuition. Tanzanite activates the throat, third eye, and crown chakras, enhancing spiritual communication and inner vision. It supports deep meditation and helps transform negative energy into clarity, insight, and higher awareness. Throat, third, crown, Sagittarius, air. I rise in clarity and connect with the wisdom beyond. I rise in clarity, connect with the wisdom beyond. I rise in clarity and connect with wisdom beyond. Yes, you do. And that's why I love you, and that's why you're the best. So thank you, all my new subscribers, all my new members. I appreciate you. Keep coming back. Okay, and I love you. All right, so thanks for all your likes, subscribes. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. It means the world to me, and all your nice comments. I really love them. Thank you. Bye.